when I began my journey as a virtual assistant, I was full of excitement. I had dreams of being my own boss and having flexible working hours and also earning more than I did in my corporate job. Little did I know the challenges that awaited me. Hello, good people. Welcome back to the Virtual World, where we provide valuable tips and insights for virtual assistants. I'm your host, Virtual Sylvia. So today I have an exciting topic to discuss if you are thinking about starting your own virtual assistant business. And as an experienced virtual assistant in this field, I've seen many people make critical mistakes that can hinder their success, me included. But before we get into these mistakes, I want to share a personal story from when I started my own virtual assistant business. And it's a tale of learning the hard way, but it taught me some valuable lessons. So let's get started. I remember my very first client. She needed assistance with various tasks, and I eagerly accepted the opportunity since I didn't have any other clients. However, there was one significant problem. I didn't realize how vast the scope of virtual assistant tasks could be. I lacked knowledge about productivity tools and I had not attended any virtual assistant training, leaving me unprepared for what laid ahead. Each and every time my client assigned me a task, I found myself diving into online tutorials, desperately trying to grasp the necessary skills that I need to complete the job. Not only this was time consuming, but it was also frustrating. By the time I became proficient with a particular tool or task, precious hours had slipped away, and yet I would complete the task within few hours since I did not want to lose her. But the real block came when it was time for payment. Excited about my first paycheck, I sent my client an invoice expecting a significant amount, double what I earned in my corporate job. But that's what not happened. My client felt that I had overcharged her because in reality, I had underestimated the time and effort required for the task. Remember, I had been taking on assignments without truly understanding how to handle them efficiently. To make matters worse, the client used a different currency with a lower value than the one we initially agreed upon. So it was a tough pill to swallow. I had to make a decision to stick on my initial quote and risk losing the client, or accept a lower payment and learn from my mistakes. Ultimately, I chose to compromise and accept what the client was willing to pay, since she was the only client that I had. So this experience taught me some valuable lessons that I want to share with you today. And by avoiding these mistakes, you can prevent similar setbacks and pave the way for a successful virtual assistant business. And now let's look at the top mistakes to avoid when starting your virtual assistant business and see how they could have helped me to avoid the setbacks that I faced. Okay, number one is lack of specialization. Being a generalist might seem appealing initially, but specializing allows you to stand out from the competition and command higher rates. So looking back at my own story, if I had chosen a specific niche or industry to focus on, I could have I could have avoided taking on test tasks that I was unfamiliar with, and specializing would have allowed me to develop expertise in a particular area and attract clients who valued my specialized skills. Another mistake is inadequate planning. Take the time to define your target market, set your goals, determine your pricing structure, and create a marketing strategy. A well thought out plan will guide you in the right direction and increase your chances of success. So planning plays an important role in any business, and my lack of a solid plan left me unprepared for the challenges I encountered. If I had taken the time to define my target market and set clear goals, I would have had a better understanding of the task I should have focused on and how to price my services accurately. Another mistake is underestimating your work. So it is important to value your skills and expertise properly. Many aspiring virtual assistants make the mistake of underpricing their services, fearing that they won't find clients. However, setting low rates can attract low quality clients and make it challenging to earn a sustainable income. So underpricing my services was a significant mistake. And if I had researched industry standards and understood the value I could provide as a virtual assistant, I would have been able to charge appropriate rates from the beginning. This would have attracted clients who recognize the quality of my work and were willing to pay a fair price. Another mistake is neglecting marketing. Marketing plays an important role in the success of any business. Unfortunately, some beginners neglect marketing, thinking that word of mouth referrals will be enough. You have to invest time and effort into marketing to reach a wider audience and secure more clients. In my case, in my excitement to start my business, I underestimated the importance of marketing. If I had invested time and effort into promoting my services through social media, networking, and maybe a professional website, I would have reached a wider audience and attracted clients who aligned with my specialization instead of relying on that one client. Another mistake is ineffective communication. As a virtual assistant, effective communication is key to building strong relationships with your clients. So poor communication can lead to misunderstandings, delays, and unsatisfied clients. So always respond promptly to inquiries, be clear about your services and expectations, and maintain open lines of communication throughout your project. And my lack of effective communication with my clients led to misunderstandings and dissatisfaction. If I had established clear channels of communication from the start, we could have avoided these issues. Another mistake is failing to set boundaries. Setting boundaries is essential for maintaining a healthy work-life balance. And many virtual assistants struggle with this as the lines between work and personal life can become blurred. And establish clear working hours, communicate them to your clients, and resist the temptation to work around the clock. This is something I overlooked, and I could have managed her expectations and avoided taking more tasks that took me long to complete. This would have also prevented burnout and allowed me to provide better quality services. Remember, your well being is essential for the long term success of your business. That concludes my video on the top mistakes to avoid as a virtual assistant. I hope you found these tips helpful and you can implement them in your own virtual assistant journey. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more valuable content. As always, feel free to leave any questions or comments down below. And also, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.